Hello beautiful people, today we are in Vista, California. There's two skate parks on one block. It's crazy, they're both built at the same time. We're here at the street side, and today we're gonna give you a little bit of a tour, a little bit of a review as we skate. I'm super sore right now, I've been skating a lot lately, so I'm gonna have a mellow session. It's probably gonna be a lot of warm-up clips, but I just want to show you these two skate parks. They're pretty epic. I'm with Big Al. He's gonna be doing all sorts of skating for his video as well, so maybe poaching some of his clips as we check out these two amazing skate parks right here. There's literally one street zone right here where we're at. We're gonna check out the transition skate park next, so we're just gonna warm up over here, then probably get some more skating over on the transition side. It's pretty cool how they're separate. They're both pretty small skate parks, however they're both really fun. This one is kind of slippery. That's the only downfall. The other one is a little slippery too. Me and Al were talking about it. We think it has to do with the surface or maybe the color of the dye, but anyways, let's jump into a warm-up session and then we'll go check out the transition park as well. I brought the street and transition board out today. That's what's really cool, is I have my street board for the street park, I have my transition board for the transition park. I made a whole video while I have different skateboards and I'm still utilizing it, not regretting it. Oh my God. It's on a roll. Now this street side of the skate park, there's two skate parks, and I guess that's kind of the idea, is that it's one skate park and they sort of segmented like the street in transition. Al's killing it over here. Just blasting airs on the hip, and that's what's really nice. There's a curb here, so if you want to do some slappy grinds, you can do some slappy grinds. There's flat rail, there's ledges, there's like these stadium ledges, there's the manual pad, there's a hip, there's these down hubbas, which is really cool. I think these down hubbas is like a really unique feature that you don't see at many skate parks, so they have their unique stuff. However, there's this like pyramid thing in the back, and I don't really see anybody skating that besides like the hip, the bottom of the hip. That thing's kind of wasteful in space, I think. And when you have such a small space, you have to be very particular in what you put in there. Honestly, it could have been good just like a really mellow hump that everybody can hit from each side. I just think the rail is way too big to even be skated with this thing. Wow, I don't know if I got that, but this down hubba transition is really cool because you can skate it from different ways, and it's really unique, and it like makes for unique skateboarding. And skaters that like skateboarding, they go to the skate park and it's too standardized, it gets really boring if you just have the flat rail. Even though they have the flat rail, they have like unique obstacles over here for how small it is. Wow, I was just casually killing it while I talked to you guys about this park. But now that we got a little warm up over here, I'm already pretty sore. We're gonna go check out the transition side of the skate park and probably spend some time over there showing you how cool it is, because it is a little bit bigger over there. I think they gave more room to their transition side. The one downfall is it is one big bowl and you really can't skate it like other than like one person at a time. That's kind of the downfall, where here there is a lot of skaters going at once, and even though it's really tight and compact, somehow everybody is managing. It's like a giant lap around the skate park. It's a good flow. Everyone kind of just laps around, which is really nice. It doesn't create too much crash confusion or like cross traffic essentially. So let's go check out the transition side of the skate park. Okay, now we are literally 1 block away. So the other park is right there. It's like right where that 1, 2, 3 telephone poles down is where the street park is. Now this is where the transition park is. We're about to skate. Got my transition board out now.
Growing up as a kid, the little kid spots for sure. That gap up there.
That's what's nice. Now I noticed that like if you're a kid or not even if you're a kid, even if you're my age, doesn't matter what age you are, super old, super young, this is a perfect place to get better at skateboarding because you got the street park over there, you got a transition park over here, and then there's spots in between that you can skate. Like I saw some kids like skating off obstacles in the other park, and I was just thinking, man, like why not go and film those clips in the crusty alley, because it's gonna look so much cooler. Maybe that's just the old man in me, but yeah, here we are at the transition park. It's always really empty here, so that is the interesting part. It's always packed over here, but there's never anyone over here. It's always empty. Look at that, empty park. Pretty crazy how empty it always is. The one thing about skating here alone though, it's kind of scary, is that everything is sunken down. So like from the sidewalk back there, from the side road, if you fell down in the pool, nobody would know that you're down there. So you definitely gotta like, I personally am hyped to have Al here and skate this park with me, because I don't know, I've had sessions here alone, I just don't push it too hard to the point where I'm like, man, if I slam, I don't want to be stuck down here and who knows how long till somebody comes. But yeah, there's this weird pool over here, and this pool, I don't know what it is about it, it's not super fun. It's just like super steep in the shallow end. The waterfall is like too mellow, and there's just too much flat bottom with this bowl. That's the one thing I'll say. This pool is kind of a fail because it's really steep, really gnarly, and then there's just like so much flat bottom. So I don't know, it doesn't really work very well in my opinion. Not my favorite bowl. But this snake run back here, which is basically taking up the whole skate park, is super fun. All right, I got my knee pads on, my knee pad sliding shoes. I definitely am gonna utilize my knee pads for this session because I'm so sore. Running out makes you so sore. Something I'm trying to utilize more is my knee pads. So let's jump into a session here in this snake run with Big Al. So one thing that I really love at this park is this corner pocket. Such a good radius, really sharp. It's got a nice solid flat wall on each side. But another obstacle that's really fun here is the banked wall right behind me. It's got like quarter pipes up to the side of it. Really good obstacle, really fun. I love skating banked walls, and you don't find them at skate parks too often. It's another unique skate park. Al's just blasting behind me. It's another unique obstacle to these Vista skate parks that you really don't find at too many other skate parks. There's a lot of those in Oregon, Washington, where a lot of those like transition skate parks exist, but not too many here in Southern California. There's more at like some of the newer skate parks, but not too many of them. So let's get a little more skating on the banked wall, since I've been kind of primarily skating this little bowl dish area over here. But I have a lot of fun with this area. And the cool part about this bowl is there's so many different sizes of transitions too. Like over there, there's basically like a 3-foot mini ramp. But then you have some nice hips and corners. You got the big corner pocket that I've been skating. You got the banked wall that Al's been skating as well. Wow, he's killing it over there, like blasting huge airs and stuff. So jump in on a little, wow, jump in on a little banked wall session. Or it's not really a banked wall, it's just a bank with some nice transition on the side of it, so you can launch into the wall a lot easier. Shout out to this tree for giving us shade. It's the only shade in the park right here. Yeah. Sick. My man. He's on a roll. Still going. Phew. Super dramatic fall. As always, I'm curious on your guys' thoughts. Like, what do you think about like having skate parks segmented like Vista did, like a street skate park and a transition skate park? I'm always curious on your thoughts. You think that's a good way to do things? Like, I think it's kind of cool because it kind of activates the skaters too. Like, you go to the store on the way, and I don't know, it just creates more of a community hub. So as always, appreciate y'all. Make sure you smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're not already, consider it. Don't subscribe if you don't like the channel, that's all good too. See you in the next one. Mash. Oh man.
Can you take a vertical photo of me like this on my phone? He's dead.